welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. We're already at month of October, and thankfully only in our projection and in our wisdom gathering. And for real, we haven't even started the year yet. We're starting this year in the most powerful way possible. And I want to help you, and I hope this is helping you already in creating the best year ever, or at least one of the best years ever. You may have had amazing years, so this will be one of them. If you haven't, this is going to be completely through the ceiling. I know it's possible, and it's specifically possible with a group. It's possible if you're entering a group of people who are having the same intention. And this group can also be your angels and your light beings, the people, light beings that are supporting you. Yeah. I apologize if I mix beings and people. Please forgive me. Sometimes I'm so in both worlds that I'm mixing it up a little bit. But what I mean is, if you don't have the people with you, that are supporting you, that are believing in you, that are also on the same level or even higher, then you can call on the higher light beings to support you. And this is what we're doing here. You are calling now with me onto the next light being that supports your month of October. What did you dream last night? What are you going to dream this night? These are insights as well. What are you experiencing throughout the day? Look at things like books that stand out on a bookshelf, what people are telling you, especially if you hear things 3 times. That's something where the universe wants your attention. If you have a question out there, send the question out in the evening when you go to bed and say, I want the answer in the morning when I wake up. Yeah. And then listen to what you're feeling and sensing in that morning, but also what happens throughout the day, the people you meet, like I mentioned, hints. There may be a street sign that points it out to you all of a sudden, there may be an animal that gives you an epiphany. Just be open to that. And right now we're going to look into the month of October. Do the breath, do the energy work with me. You know what to do. Get yourself ready. Thank you. It's so good to do this together. Beautiful. Feel the card with me. Riannon. Oh my gosh, that's Sorceress. So this is now real magic. Riannon or Riannon, depending on how you want to pronounce her. She is the energy of, the magic that comes through you using the energy tools correctly. And of course, this inspires me to talk about the energy tools. And I'm noticing there's another card here in the back, and that is Mother Earth. Mother Earth came to the back now. Riannon is very, very connected to the earth. It's a nature being, it's a nature goddess, and she'll help you also to connect to your higher self via nature. Nature is an amazing way of connecting with your higher self. So I want to tell you about it. When I was in my 16th year or 17th year, one of my teachers said, you're probably not going to be able to sit still for 10 minutes without trying to do something, without being urged to do something. You're going to jump up, you can't stand it. Try it out. Well, I went and tried it out, and it was hard. The first 2 minutes were the hardest. 1 minute, 2 minutes was so hard. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, not too easy. 5 minutes started to get easier. At 10 minutes, I wasn't too bad, but now I wanted to really get up. And I stayed for a whole hour. And from that day on, I did that every day. And where did I do this? In a tree. Because I noticed that if you're actually sitting in a tree, nobody sees you. There were people underneath on the bench conversing, going in and out, on that walkway, and nobody ever saw me. I was just this much away from them, just a meter or a yard. But, they didn't see me because I was above. Now, I was spending time alone with the tree there, and the tree started to talk to me. And I was really in a stress situation. I was feeling very, burdened by the world, to say the least. I was a teenager, and it's really hard to actually be during that time, because there was so much judgment and nobody really guided you into your own true light. Yeah. Like what we do nowadays with our kids, hopefully. But, I was just sitting in that tree conversing, and the tree started to tell me a lot of things. Later, I learned that this was actually my higher self talking to me, but it could use the channel of the tree because I was listening to the tree. Where your attention goes, the energy flows. That creates an energy flow back. So I was tensioning on the tree, and the tree was flowing energy back to me, which came straight from my higher self. So I want to encourage you to do that. Connect with nature. And this is what's coming in right now. For the month of October, that's autumn. Go out in nature, be in nature a lot. And you will start being able to be the sorcerer or the sorceress. And what does that really mean? It means you know how to use metaphysical tools in your favor and in order to create what you want or what other people need. Yeah? And what? And how does that go? Well, for example, somebody asks me, okay, even my partner, is trying to sell a tractor. And I'm looking into that tractor and I'm checking into the situation. And so I'm using the metaphysical tools that I know in order to create an attraction field around that tractor so that the people who need the tractor but don't know about it find the person who has the tractor but don't want it. Because that is a missing link. And unless you do marketing, which we don't do, people don't hear about it. So energetically, you can create an attraction from the very thing you want to the very thing that's available and actually bring it together. Those are metaphysical tools. There are other tools that will help you create the life that you want. For example, one of those tools is using your energy body to become a magnet rather than electric field. Yeah. And normally we are an electromagnetic field, but because we are working in stress mode all the time, we become electric. You've probably noticed that your hair stand up when you go, onto something plasticky, or people feel like you're electric, or you feel like other people are electric. You're like, oh my gosh, putting a little spark on you and you explode. Those are electric fields. If you're in total work mode, you're going to be electric mainly. That's also stress mode. The body is not healthy if you're in electric mode too much. You need to come into magnetic mode, which is the feminine mode, the receiving mode, and it is the being mode. That being mode gets to you what you want. An example is, I like to bring that example. You wish for something, that's solar plexus energy, electric energy goes out, pushes open a door that has everything that you want. Now with that wish and that energy, I need that, I want that, I'm going for it, you open the door. If you continue doing that, the wind, the energy from the solar plexus will push away the very thing that's in that room. It doesn't let it come to you because there's an energy that goes outward. So after you pushed it open, you have to create an energy that goes inward to attract to you, that it naturally come to you what's in the room. And that's now the magnetic energy. Yeah? So I want to encourage you to connect with nature and to start understanding and working with your electromagnetic field in a way that you can attract things to you. Would you like to know more about it? Would you like to know more deeper how you can use these tools? Would you like to become that sorcerer or sorceress that knows how to use the metaphysical tools? Well, you're already using the metaphysical tools, but most people use them against themselves. They use them in such a way that they create what they don't want, yeah, or keep away what they want. If you want to know how to use them in your favor, I can absolutely help you. We have, like I shared already, we have this beautiful course, and it's actually in an app. And the app is so clear and wonderfully structured that you can go step by step, and there's no way in heaven that you will not learn how to do this. There's not been one person so far that's taken the course and said, I don't understand it, I don't get it. Everybody gets it. Actually, the questions are very rare there because it's so clear. And why is it so clear? Because it came straight from the higher self. And you can do that too. So if you want to know more about it, just go into the email below and you'll hear more. You'll see the link and you get the description. And I'd love for you to sign up. I'd love for you to be part of it. We've made it very easy and very affordable. We've created an amazing half price discount so you can do it and actually get the results without having a big strain on you financially. And let me know if you have any questions. So with Riannon, I'm sending you so much love and aloha right now. Nature's spirit and awakening your sorceress within you. Aloha.